I'm Charles Benson. Mike is off. Archbishop Jerome Listecki will speak with us in just a moment, but first, the latest from the Vatican.
Today, the Vatican asked cardinals to keep quiet because they're afraid of information being leaked to the media.
Here's Ann Thompson.
Benedicta tui mulieribus.
Many of the cardinals who elect the next pope this evening led a service at St. Peter's Basilica to pray for the future of the Catholic Church. But I can tell you that immediate future will be far more quiet because today the Vatican clamped down on cardinals speaking to reporters. The issue apparently came up at this morning's meeting of all the world's cardinals, where they discussed leaks to the Italian newspapers about what was being said during those meetings. As a result, the American cardinals, who had been giving daily briefings to reporters, canceled their press conference and said they had been ordered to do no more interviews. That order apparently coming from the College of Cardinals. That leaves the 5,000 journalists who are here to cover the conclave with just one official news source, the Vatican press office.
We should look at this as a time of discernment and of preparation, which helps the voting process in the chapel.
At this hour, there is still no start date for the conclave to elect the new pope. The cardinals are still waiting for one more elector to come in. That is the cardinal from Vietnam, and he is scheduled to arrive Thursday evening. I'm Ann Thompson at the Vatican. Now back to you.
Thank you, Ann. There has been a lot of talk about the new pope in the Catholic Church and about the direction of the church.
So we're going to get more perspective on this. We are joined by Archbishop Jerome Listecki of the Milwaukee Archdiocese. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
As you know, there's a lot of talk going on in Rome about who the next pope will be. Let's get it on the table right now and just sort of talk about it. Everybody talking about Cardinal Dolan, but let's not forget we have two Wisconsin natives as well that are cardinals, Cardinal Harvey, Cardinal Burke as well. So when you look at all this chatter about who can be the next pope, what do you say about these possibilities, and what are you looking for?
I say there's 115 cardinals, and any cardinal who goes there and thinking that he's going to be a pope, oftentimes the statement is he comes out a cardinal. You know, so the real sense is for all Catholics and believers, there's the Holy Spirit that's involved in the process. So although we can politically analyze it and we can take a look at the psychology around it, in the end, the believer is motivated by the fact that the Holy Spirit. You know, interesting fact is when Karol Wojtyła was elected pope, many of the prognosticators never even had him on as a papabile, as an individual who would be pope. So here's someone that kind of reshaped the church.
And you're referring to who became Pope John Paul.
Right, who became Pope John Paul II.
Yeah,
and so, wouldn't even had him on the list.
Not even on the radar, so we have to think of the spiritual part as well, and that's very fascinating.
But when you say like an American, yeah, the American's possible, absolutely. Why wouldn't they be? It's all going to be a kind of a sense of, as the cardinals come in, they will get to know one another, and as they assess the character, they'll be saying, yes, this person, they make a good pope.
Yeah, we're to keep talking about, will it be European, will it be Hispanic? So you're saying that there's also that divine inspiration that's going to play a big role in this election.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I would have probably been, I was a priest at the time, I would have probably been like others would have said, it's got to be an Italian. Why else would you think? The person's got to lead the Bishop of Rome. He's got to be involved with the Italian government. It's got to be an Italian, and all of a sudden, boom.
Very interesting.
Somebody else.
So the Cardinals have a tough choice to make. You're facing a tough decision back here as well. The church, the Archdiocese, is in bankruptcy right now, spending lots of money. Is the Archdiocese going to be insolvent? Are you going to be able to settle and solve this problem?
Well, we're always looking to follow the process that that I've outlined earlier. There, we're going to try to make sure that we make our those legitimate claims that we have to make sure that they're and we're going to continue the mission of the church, and we're doing that by fulfilling all our responsibilities and using a legal process in bankruptcy to be able to do that.
And as an expert, I guess this is an exciting time, though, when you think about the fact of a new leadership in a new day and the direction of the church for a new pope.
It is. It is an exciting time to look at that. When you look immediately at the question of new leadership, you understand that that person will bring a particular vision with their characteristics and their virtues that will help shape us in a particular way. But it's basically the faith that's going to drive all of us.
Important for the future of the Catholic Church. Archbishop Jerome Listecki, thank you for being with us.